In the middle of Dhaka's notorious traffic, a sudden red light triggers an invisible tripwire. Every vehicle slams its brakes, stopping inches short of a painted white line. Touch that white line, and an automated camera system instantly registers the violation, firing off a digital penalty for a millimeter of encroachment. Historically, these streets operated on human discretion. For years, drivers treated manual signals as mere suggestions, squeezing through gaps and creeping past intersection boundaries. An algorithm offers no room for negotiation or situational leniency. Swapping a human officer for a digital sensor changes the mechanics of the street into a series of absolute conditions. This new discipline extends beyond a single test intersection. The police have rolled out an extensive, interconnected surveillance grid across the capital. You'll now find cameras tracking movement from Gulshan and Harwan Bazaar through Shahbag, stretching across corridors like Mirpur and Airport Road. Linked together, these arteries form an unavoidable web for commuters navigating the metropolitan grid. Rolling even a fraction outside the designated safe zone at any of these junctions immediately alerts the system. Drivers now operate under the assumption that they are constantly monitored. That continuous watchfulness creates a mental barrier long before a driver ever approaches a physical intersection. To function, the AI continuously maps the exact coordinates of the stop lines and zebra crossings. It is programmed to detect the precise moment a vehicle's footprint breaks these boundaries. The moment a bumper crosses the line, the camera isolates the license plate and sends an instant query to the Central Transport Authority database. Within seconds, the system extracts the registered owner's details and dispatches a penalty notification via text message, entirely bypassing the officers standing on the pavement. Traffic police no longer have to sprint through moving lanes to flag down offending vehicles or physically block a driver's path to write a ticket. Removing the human negotiation phase from traffic stops creates a closed loop of accountability. The violation is logged, processed, and issued without a single word exchanged. The introduction of immediate financial consequence has instantly rewired how drivers behave at these junctions. This chart visualizes a striking reversal in driver behavior reported by traffic officials. Before the cameras, perhaps 20% of drivers would properly stop behind the line. Today, that number has flipped, with 80% holding their positions when the light turns red. For the driver, the calculation is now purely mathematical. Moving forward no longer gains them a few seconds of advantage. It simply guarantees a fine. Furthermore, the existence of irrefutable, time-stamped video evidence strips away any defense. You cannot argue against a wide-angle recording of your own car breaching the intersection. A chaotic system isn't tamed by the harshness of the penalty, but by the mathematical certainty that the penalty will be applied. But an algorithmic enforcer is only as effective as the data it processes, and Dhaka's analog reality presents severe limitations. The AI frequently struggles to read physical plates that are blurred, damaged, or simply missing. Even when a plate is clearly captured, the back-end transport registry is often plagued by outdated ownership transfers. This results in automated fines landing on the phones of people who sold their vehicles years ago. Then there is the structural loophole, visible on almost every street. A dense, undocumented fleet of pedal and battery-powered cycle rickshaws that carry no digital identity for the cameras to scan. This creates friction at the ground level. Compliant, registered drivers are penalized instantly for minor errors, while forced to watch untraceable vehicles run red lights without consequence. That visible imbalance threatens the overall legitimacy of the enforcement net. To address these blind spots, authorities have outlined a tight 6-month window to integrate manual enforcement strategies and deploy a comprehensive, citywide automated network. The current friction of mixing digital enforcers with analog chaos sits in contrast to the ultimate goal, a structured, multi-lane flow where vehicles glide uniformly under constant, invisible supervision. But the integration raises a larger question. Fixing lenses to stoplights might force temporary compliance, but it doesn't cure the underlying irregularities of the road network itself. Software updates alone cannot support a functional metropolis. Stability depends on a parallel upgrade to the analog rules of the society it governs.